So I just fixed a Masaki mark out of a Masaki Alakazam. It's posted on my
Oh yeah.
Instagram, and I think a big thing with that, you with big cards, you got to be so gentle. And going back to expensive cards, we're going to work on. So with this one, I went low. It took me forever. I basically just kept introducing humidity via just like putting tiny little water droplets on it. And the card fibers in Japanese cardstock, from what I've become to feel, is it's like tighter almost, and the backs are so much harder to get dents and stuff like that out. For at least for me, maybe there's somebody out there that's just like Japanese easy. Everybody's different. If you're out there, I hate you. I hate you're a wizard, and I hate you. But whenever I introduce water droplets on big dents like this on the back of a Japanese card, it swells a lot faster for me. So I was just filling in that dent and then waiting maybe like 10 seconds or so. With English cards, I could let it sit a little bit longer, but you don't want to risk anything with these. So a couple seconds, dry it up, and I push through the dent a lot of the time to get my heavy dents out into a card mat. So you have like you're just going past the dent, but
Yep.
you don't want to crack the paint. That's the biggest issue with doing something like that. So you can't mound it that much and then you just press it again. Get it to dry, get it back to that one part, get it to a clay state, and just over and over and over again, just until that is resurfaced basically. And then once you get that like acute dent out, with a bubble beam, you can't really get an acute dent out. You have to make it more obtuse to then lift the rest of it. So once I kind of worked that dent out with putting water on there, pushing it past, kind of tooling it here and there to kind of obtuse that dent, I only did maybe like two bubble beams on that to get it the rest of the way, and just like nice and resurfaced. And then I pressed in some parchment. I think I gave it like one heat press just to like reset that thing back straight. I'll be the first to admit sometimes drying is my biggest issue. So when I'm
Yeah.
like going hard with humidity, using like a straw or just like a humidor, stuff like that, it's usually pretty easy to get a card back flat. When you're hydro pumping pretty heavy, or if you're adding a lot of moisture to just one part and putting it in the humidor over and over and over and over again, you're changing these fibers. I mean, it goes into a U over and over. You're messing with the fibers, so you have to figure out how to reset stuff as well. So that was a difficult fix, but that was one I was super proud of, and it actually got pretty sure it got a good grade. So I'm looking for Masaki marks now for me. Like now I will,
Yeah, there you go.
now that I know how to fix those Masaki marks. But yeah, I thought that was just like a cool thing to bring up between English cards, Japanese cards, modern cards. We both, I believe, collect a lot of vintage. So I like to
Yeah.
work on vintage. I don't know that much. Sad to say, everybody, but if you present me with some modern cards, I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, and not know what the heck it is half the time. I'm just like, oh yeah, Toastermon. That's cool. I know what like I love working on Pokemon cards though. So like, I mean, I collect up to like e-readers, and if it just looks cool, I get it. I like the art.